General Convention of the ruling partner CPN Maoist Centre is set to begin today. Party Chair Pushpakamal Dahal will inaugurate the convention at 3 p.m. before presenting the political proposal and the proposal for the amendment of the statute. With Chair Dahal set to serve another term, several leaders have claimed their stakes for the post of General Secretary. Good morning, I'm Sarah Chitrakar and these are the CPN Maoist Centre decides to convert its national conference into the General Convention. The party yet to take a final call on the role of the leaders and the number of office bearers. Even as a massive chunk of the budget is allocated for the national pride projects deemed significant for overall development, the pride projects remain largely stranded. NASA successfully launches its premier space observatory of the next decade James Webb Space Telescope, world's most powerful and complex space apparatus to answer questions about solar system and exoplanets. And Nepal take on Sri Lanka in a must-win match at the ACC Under-19 Asia Cup. A defeat will end aspirations of progressing to the semi-finals. The ruling partner CPN Maoist Centre has decided to convert its national convention to the General Convention. The standing committee meeting of the party took the decision at the 11th hour. This will be the 8th General Convention of the Maoist Centre. The party took the decision following the completion of conventions at all three tiers. The party, however, could not take a final call on the role of the leaders and the number of office bearers. During the meeting held for 2 days, Chair Pushpakamal Dahal had proposed 15-member office bearers. However, the party is yet to finalize the number of office bearers as leaders failed to make any decision on chairperson's proposal. The General Convention will now finalize the issue. As per the party statute, the Central Committee elects the Standing Committee members along with office bearers. Chair Dahal had briefed the Standing Committee members regarding the political report. However, none of the members were distributed a copy of the report. The Standing Committee meeting earlier had decided to include 1,636 delegates from across the country to participate during the General Convention, even as 10% of the names of the representatives is yet to be finalized. The three-day convention beginning today will elect party chair, vice chair, general secretary, secretary and treasurer, with the incumbent Chair Dahal to serve another term. Leaders Janardhan Sharma, Barshaman Pun and Pampa Bushal have claimed their stakes for the post of General Secretary. Chair Dahal is yet to inaugurate the 8th convention at 3 p.m. in Kamaladi today. Prior to that, a Central Committee meeting at party headquarters in Parisdara will endorse the decisions taken by yesterday's Standing Committee. Dahal is to present proposal for amendment of the party statute in the closed session, after which procedures for election of a new leadership will begin. The national pride projects, greatly hampered amid a surging coronagraph last year, have failed to gain momentum this year as well. With half of the current fiscal year already spent, the capital expenditure of the entire projects remain at 8%. Even as a massive chunk of the budget is allocated for these projects deemed significant for infrastructure development, the pride projects remain largely stranded. Millennium Challenge Account Nepal, which is yet to be endorsed through the parliament and has received a budget of 8.5 billion rupees, has only spent around 19 million rupees. Likewise, the Budi Gandaki, one of the most hyped projects with a budget of 7.44 billion rupees, has only spent around 130 million rupees. Meanwhile, Kathmandu Tarai Fast Track, with a budget of 8.81 billion rupees, has only spent around 250 million rupees. These are just a few representative cases, as a Bhedi Babai Diversion, Babai Irrigation Project, Melamchi Drinking Water and Sikta Irrigation have all utilized less than double-digit development expenditure. Even as the pandemic situation was largely under control this year, the development expenditure has remained dismal. The development expenses of the entire pride projects comes to around 8%. In the face of technical complexities coupled with lack of policies and political foresight, all of these national pride projects have remained stranded. In our Public Voice segment, we had asked the local residents in all 7 provinces regarding their opinion on strategy to uplift the weak tourism sector of the country. Before we go for a short break, let's take a look at what they had to say.
Public Voice.
आन्तरिक पर्यटकको चाहिँ लेन्थ अफ स्टेलाई चाहिँ अलिकति बढाउनु पर्यो। नेपाल सेफ छ भन्ने एउटा मेसेज दिन पर्यो
योजना बनाइन्छ तर त्यसलाई कार्यान्वयन हुँदैन
एकदम धेरै इन्भेस्ट गर्न जरुरी छ
टुरिज्म बोर्ड अनि पर्यटन मन्त्रालयले पनि यसमा विशेष ध्यान दिएर अगाडि बढाउनु पर्यो
संघ संस्थादेखि लिएर विभिन्न सरकारी निकायहरूलाई चाहिँ घुमाउँ प्रोग्राम राख्नुपर्छ
सरकारले नयाँ बुस्टर डोजको व्यवस्था गरे भने
कोर डेस्टिनेसन बनाउनेतिर ध्यान जानु पर्यो
प्रायोरिटी भनेको पूर्वाधार विकासको लागि दिनु पर्यो
Time now for our segment, Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
Here's the question: why have national pride projects remained stranded? Your options are A. Government apathy, B. Policy level constraints, and C. Lack of study. The voting is on. Type any WS, select your option A, B, or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Good day.